So we're taking AI trade partner to $1 million. With that being said, my goal or my statement that I'm going to repeat to you guys in every single one of these videos is by November 15th, 2025, I will ship a complete end-to-end mock client install package through Notion Portal, Threads, JSON, Loom walkthrough, and a PDF checklist that proves I can deliver the AI trade partner install independently, measured by a working demo that passes the day 14 rubric with a score greater than 2 on every artifact under a 7-day delivery cycle and being less than 2 hours of work per day. Solid. So with that being said, the teacher bag today is how you utilize Notion. First things first, you're going to create your main page here. Okay, so I have the AI trade partner. What I've done is I have created a sprint rubric in a inline database. Now you're not going to understand what that means at first, but you'll learn. I highly recommend you follow along if you're new to Notion. What you can do every single time that you're in a space here, white space, it says press space for AI / for commands. If you do slash, a bunch of different things are going to pop up. Okay, these are all things that you can add to your page. Databases can hold and sort information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a database. Now you can do an inline database, which will put it inside of the page that you're currently on, or you could do a full page database, which will take you to its own page. With this being said, I have created, and you can delete them by just clicking the 6 dots here and clicking delete. I have created a database to analyze the work I do for the business that I'm building to $1 million in 1 year and figure out what's happening, what has happened, and what needs to happen next. So day 1, I graded myself. You can see here I set a status. So this is a property. So I basically created a bunch of different options off the side so that I can change the status of what it was. My first rubric, I got graded a 2 out of 3. I did some homework. I got a 3 out of 3 for my last rubric. So what can you do with a database? Well, you can open it here and it pulls open a new page. From there, you'll see the 2 properties that I had up here. You can change these. So this is a select property. You can add a bunch of different properties, but it keeps that information up top. You can add properties, and it keeps it in its own page. So what I did today is this is just my rubric of what I already achieved and then how I became excellent by doing some homework. So that's basically a database. Now to show you what I actually worked on today was the AI trade partner sprint. This is day 1. Basically, what I did here is I created a dummy Cabana board. I think that's what it's called. Kanban, whatever this view is here. Let's take a look. Board layout. It's just board. Okay, so I created a board layout utilizing some dummy data. Basically, I have a new lead that will transfer to onboarding and delivered. But right now, he's a new lead. I want to fill out some information. So I have his email, start date, and end date. And I have a little reminder on here for 2 days before. And the status, new lead. And then I have the install guide that'll be put into here. This will say pattern report, threads, and then a Loom link that I'll have for an install guide. So this is how you can basically build out a database that can take your work and move it along its path that it needs to go so that you stay organized on the back end. With that being said, that is day 1 of teaching you guys how to use Notion to build $1 million business. So peace. Hope you learned something. If you like this stuff, stick around. I'm going to be teaching a ton more, and I'm going to get to $1 million in a year or so. That'd be pretty cool. Peace.